Welcome. Let's take a quick overview of SAM's budget template. To locate the template, please go to the SAM website. Click on Proposal Preparation, then Budget Preparation. The link to the template is located on the right-hand side of the page. You will want to bookmark this page as the template is modified whenever standard USC rates change, such as the indirect cost rate or health insurance costs. Download a copy of the Excel spreadsheet. There are instructions located on the top right of the spreadsheet. Should you need to adjust your budget for non-standard indirect cost rates or adjust for tuition costs, the Rates tab is unlocked and populates to the other tabs within the spreadsheet. You can create your budget for up to 5 years using this template. At the end of the tabs is a cumulative page for your reference. If you are applying to NIH and responding to a solicitation which requires a modular budget, there is one included at the bottom of the spreadsheet. If you do need to use the modular budget, you also need to complete the line item budget so we know how to distribute the funds when your project is awarded. If you have subawards on your project, those can be named on the template as well. The template automatically accounts for the first $25,000 of any subaward for indirect cost collection throughout the spreadsheet. Let's work through an example together. If Dr. Tripp is a 9-month employee and is working on the project for 1 month during the academic year and 1 month during the summer, and has a base salary of $125,000, we would enter the PI's name in cell D11. Dr. Tripp's salary would be entered in cell Q15, and Dr. Tripp's effort would be entered in cells I15 and J15 accordingly. You can see based on the entries that have been made, Dr. Tripp's fringe benefits automatically calculate. Dr. Cabinet is a co-PI and is a 12-month employee. He is working on the project for 1 month and has a base salary of $163,000. You would add Dr. Cabinet's name in cell D16. The salary would be entered in cell Q16. Dr. Cabinet's effort would be entered in cell H16 since Dr. Cabinet is a 12-month employee. The drop-down for Dr. Cabinet's appointment would need to be changed to 12. There is one graduate student working on the project with a salary of $15,000 per year. The GA salary is entered in cell Q31. One graduate student is entered in cell B34, and their time for the project is entered in cell H34. The fringe benefits automatically calculate in cell P52. Do not enter the required GA health insurance costs here. These are not subject to indirect costs and should be included either under the participant support costs or the tuition total. Tuition for the graduate student automatically populates in cell K67. Should you need to change the amount of tuition needed for the GA, you would go to the Rates tab and enter the required amount of tuition and graduate student health insurance in cell B12 for 1 semester. The changes automatically populate on the Year 1 spreadsheet. The project will need supplies in Year 1 and has a subcontractor. The supplies are entered in cell K59 and the subcontractor's information is entered in cell P62 through P64. You can see the funds for the subaward which are not subject to indirect costs are separated out in cell K64. The spreadsheet automatically calculates your total direct costs, modified total direct costs, and the total for your project. If you were submitting an NIH proposal which required a modular budget, you would choose the closest corresponding pull-down in cell P75 that corresponds with your total direct costs. You repeat this process for the remaining years of your project. Should you have additional questions about the budget calculator template, please reach out to your SAM administrator.